Hi, my name is Justin, otherwise known as Unremarkable Player. This is the Santorini map. A lot of people have been putting through suggestions on possible changes that can be done to the map to balance it out. And one of the things I've done is done some quick edits to B for what I believe would be balancing. Now originally there was a second window there, and that was from the mid connector, and generally what would happen is someone would come through the door, squeaky door, and they'd also come through mid connector, and they would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 entry points for the tunnel, which was right here. The bomb site originally ended right here. So this is where the bomb site ended. This cuddly cove was right there. So what I have done is I've increased the bomb site by the width of it by at least 200 units, moving this entire block all the way across. This is the normal size of how it is. Now what I've also done is I've removed this window, so this is still a spammable area, so anyone can spam through there. And I have removed this downstairs tunnel entrance and just made it so it's a one-way to A, basically because that was just suicide lane. Another change that I've done is added this entire area here with some cover for the terrorists so that they can run through there if they so wanted to. Okay, so just going to test the run time to that new spot now. Now that's about 5 seconds to peak mid, and it's about 10 seconds to peak B, right? Whereas opposed to before, which was, if we went down in here, it was roughly about 8 seconds for the CTs to get into position here for immediate peak, and it was about 10 to 11 seconds depending on the spawn you got. So it was basically, you were going to lose no matter what. If you spawned here, there, here, you were never going to get that peak first, and smoke would just end your day. It was not going to be a good day if you went that way. The other reason why I did these changes is because the B bomb site was quite isolated to begin with. And because of that there was no real emphasis on actually controlling mid, because you could just go A and you could also go to B through tunnels, so mid could be completely bypassed. And for a CT defend, all you needed to do was have someone sitting here just watching this angle for ledge with a rifle or an orb, and they're always going to pick whoever peeks over that. They're always going to sit their head first. And the other one was to you could either have someone on window here basically just watching this angle right there and peeking out of mid, because the person here, they're going to have to, they can span the wall, they're going to have to walk across, and judging by what the final images are, they're going to have to walk across to roughly about here before they'd see that person, and they should get picked by anyone who's a decent rifler. And the other complaint that a few people had was that the bomb site was ridiculously easy to retake because of the entry points, and even when I was playing it with other people as a CT, I could just bomb off this shelf and you'd just go, yeah, coming in, check, 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 and that was literally it. Because the person up here, they have to fully expose themselves if they're sitting up here, so this spot's really only useful for like that angle. That's it. You wouldn't sit here because you got bang, 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 and bang, and even down here, like you wouldn't even see it happen. So I've removed that window, removed that tunnel, widened the entire bomb site, added this entrance point over here. So now this should give you, or now you have to go past mid to get to B, so that will actually put some emphasis on B. Another change I did was removed this door. I think it was completely useless, to be honest. You could probably just put double doors in there, which would be fine. And that's it. But these are my suggested changes. So yeah, I hope that whoever's viewing this would find this somewhat useful, and I hope that the map maker would consider putting these changes into his map.